let's look very quickly at the lowest common multiple and highest common factor. I'm just going to introduce the factor tree and the Venn diagram method. Let's take a step back and see if we can do a few examples by inspection. Okay, so find the highest common factor and lowest common multiple of, let's pick an easy one, 2 and 3. I'm hoping that you can see that the highest common factor of 2 and 3 is 1. The highest common factor being the highest factor that 2 and 3 have. And a factor is something, is a divisor that doesn't leave a remainder. The lowest common multiple is the lowest multiple. So let's look at the multiples of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's look at the multiples of 3. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, let's select the lowest one there. The lowest common, and it sometimes works that the lowest common multiple is the product, but this doesn't always work. Let's find an example where the lowest common multiple is not the product. So let's look at 2 and 12. Well, the lowest common multiple and highest common factor here, I've just reversed it. So let's do the multiples of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12. Well, we can just stop. We can see that the lowest common multiple is 12. And I'm hoping that you can see that the only factors of 2 are 1 and 2, and 1 is a factor of everything, and 2 happens to be the highest common factor here. Okay, let's do one more, and then I will introduce the Venn diagram method. Let's get rid of this. Okay, I want you to find the highest common factor of 10 and 15. Highest common factor and lowest common multiple. Pause the video, please. Okay, hopefully you can do this. Let's do lowest common multiple first. Let's look at multiples of 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Multiples of 15, we've got 15, 30, 45, and we can stop there. And I can show you that 30 is the lowest common multiple of 15 and 20. The highest common factor, well, take the lowest number and let's look at all the factors. Well, 1's a factor of everything, 2 is a factor, 5 is a factor, 10. Well, 10 doesn't divide into 15, it leaves a remainder of 5. 5 divides into 15 and 10, so our answer is 5. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 examples using the Venn diagram method. Okay, so let's do 18 and 27. Okay, so you should be able to factor this in prime factor decomposition. If you can't do that, please look at my video, prime factor decomposition. Okay, so I like to keep the 2's on the left hand side, 3 and 3. Let's circle the primes, prime, prime, prime. Okay, so we've got 3 times 9, 3 and 3. Circle the primes, prime, prime, prime. Okay, so let's draw our Venn diagram. Here we've got 18 and 27. Let's cross off the common numbers. 3 is common. The other 3 is common. We've got 3 left over. And we've got 2 left over. Okay, so the highest common factor is always the intersection, which is 3 squared, which is 9. And that works, because 18 divided by 9 is 2, and 27 divided by 9 is 3. And the lowest common multiple is everything divided. It is this, this, and this. Everything multiplied, rather. So we got 2 multiplied by 9 times 3. Okay. So 2 times 9 is 18, and 3 times 18 is 54. I'm hoping you can see that 2 times 27 is 54, and 3 times 18 is 54. Okay, so let's look at one more. Pause the video and see if you can find the answer. Let's do 150 and 200. So pause the video and see if you can do this question. Okay, so hopefully you've done that now. 2 times 75, then you've got 3 times 25, then you've got 5 times 5. So let's circle the primes. Prime, 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 prime. Let's do 200. 2 times 100. 2 times 50. 2 times 25. Then you've got 5 times 5. So let's circle the primes. Let's draw our Venn diagram. We've got 150 and 200. So let's cross off the common ones. Got 1, 2 is common. We've got 1, 5 is common. And then you're left with, and you have 1 more 5 common. Then you're left with 3, and you're left with 2 and 2 this side. Okay, so the highest common factor is 2 times 5 times 5, which is 50. And then you've got a lowest common multiple, which is the rest of them. 3 times 50 times 4. Well, do that on your calculator. 3 times 4 times 50, which is 600. Okay, let's have a look at one more question. Let's do 250 and 700. Okay, it's a larger number. So we've got 2 times 125. We have got 5 multiplied by 25. We've got 5 and 5. Circle the primes. Prime, 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 prime. We've got 2 times 350. We've got 2 times 175. You have got 175 divided by 5 is 5 times 35. Then you've got 5 times 7. Let's circle the primes. Prime, 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 prime. And let's draw our Venn diagram. Okay, so we've got 250 and we've got 700. So let's cross off the common ones. 2 is common. We've got a 5 is common. Got another 5 is common. and we're left with a 5 on the 250 side and a 2 and a 7 on the 700. Okay, so the intersection is the highest common factor, which is 2 times 5 times 5, which is 50. And let's do the lowest common multiple here. So we got 5 times 50 times 2 times 7. Let's use our calculator. 5 times 50 times 2 times 7 is 3,500. Okay, so let's check. 3,000 divided by 250 is 14. 3,500 divided by 700 is 5. Okay, so hopefully that helps you. You really do need to practice these and enjoy your maths.